Yeah, yo, it's your boy Smoothe da Hustler.
It's Tricky the Gambler, you know.
It's DV Alias Khryst.
Yeah, SMG right here on G4 TV.
That's right.
Freestyle 101, you dig? We about to go up in the booth and tear it down. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Keep it locked.
Yeah. Oh, we got the squad back. The reunion right here on G4 TV. You know
Yes, sir.
Brooklyn,
Hustler.
Gambler,
DV Alias Khryst.
Preacher,
SMG.
Dynasty slash the government.
Oh, let's go.
That's what we live for. Live for. Either or. G4. That's what we live for. Live for. Either or. G4. That's what we live for. Live for. Either or. G4. That's what we live for. Live for. Either or. G4.
It's the face-to-face faces, the walking erasers, any drinker without the chasers, the rhyming lacers, starter, Bogota, Central Park jogger, black girl, cunt robber, the main part to every father.
Yo, Trick, yeah, it's the money stasher. Still stash your money. The second-hand handover, they just pass it to me. The bodyguard robbing, cop car dodging, Grand Theft Auto robbing, Medal of Honor. What?
Live for.
Left for.
Either or. G4.
TV.
That's what we live for.
Smooth.
Live
Trick.
for.
TV.
Either or. G4. That's what we live for.
Smooth.
Live
Trick.
for.
TV.
Either or.
TV.
G4. That's what we live for.
Smooth.
Either
Trick.
or.
TV.
Either or.
Yeah.
G4.
TV. Yeah, and it don't stop. Hustle off the knot. G4 TV slide. SMG, you see we
Come
Dynasty slash
the government.
What's so calm? Cause we so calm. Who he? Man, this is the Call of Duty. Mass Effect. Hey yo. 1, 2, 3 like Halo. Bioshock.
1, 2, 3. The shot goes off.
Oh, pow, pow.
Go off into the brain base.
Now,
I'm
man.
released now. I'm a street fighter. I'm bringing the cap down.
Yeah.
Ain't no ifs, fans. Don't riff, man. We'll come through, eat them just like Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
Just Batman.
Back.
I get it
You
flat,
lame.
man.
This ain't a game.
So don't act.
Oh,
man.
G4.
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 This is the life that we live. There's a G4.
G4.
Either or. G4.
TV. Yeah. Shout out to the gamers.
Yes, sir.
This the game, but this ain't the game.
Catch a touchdown, man. Stop
G4
playing.
TV.
Right, G4 TV, baby.
We live and this ain't even NBA, baby.
Who we got? Hustle, Gambler, Khryst.
Hey, Brooklyn, Brownsville.
Yeah. The way we got exposed to freestyling was we was always at the parks, we was always at the community centers or the parties that was jumping off. When the beat was on and it was a dry break beat, somebody had to rock the crowd. We kind of took it as like a way of life, and we did it every day. We hung out, we grew up together, so it was majority of the influence was the parks and the parties that kind of like set us off on some real freestyle stuff. Yeah. Back in the days though, it wasn't that much. Everybody really wasn't going as hard as they was going now. Now it's more, it's more opportunities and there's more rappers. It's like rappers everywhere. So I guess in order to gain a level of respect and a clout, this is the ring. So get your game up.
What we have that a lot of other people don't have, just being brothers, is basically just knowing each other and growing up with each other, knowing each other. That's my brother. This is my real brother. So it's like, you know what we went through in the house or
internally,
in the school, whatever, out in the street. So when I say something, or if I'm about to say something, he gonna know what I'm about to say, or maybe what I'm gonna say before I even say it, just by the look in each other's eyes when we look at each other, So
Right. I think that's the main part. Just growing up with each other every single day. I mean, we shared a room. We never went to the same school, but after school we would always meet back up, and it would just be our small little crew. So you learn each other.
It's like the cause and the effect.
Yeah, you learn each other.
My mother wouldn't let me listen to hip-hop music like that until I met Smooth and Trig. That was my escape to kind of be rebellious and listen to this music that I wasn't able to listen to.
and being inspired by being around them, and them being so good at a young age. Like, I remember hearing raps from this dude at 10 years old that's better than most dudes' albums. You understand what I'm saying? So being influenced by that, you immediately want to emulate that. And I think from emulating that, what I did was culminated the two styles. I said to myself, okay, I could sing good, and being around great MCs, you know, it's rubbing off. So why don't I fuse the two and come with something different and see if people will like it? And once it came out there and it was perpetuated to the masses, people started digging it. It was just like 1 + 1 = 2. You know what I mean? There's a difference between an artist and a rapper. See, a rapper is bred from the street with no guidance, and he's not produced. When you're being produced, you know, you have the ability to create songs because there's song structure.
Right.
With coming from the street and just being a rapper or just a basic MC, it's no holds barred. There's really no definitive rule to create a record, you know, because a freestyle or a rapper is just going to spit to get busy,
right?
To get his point across, or to show his capabilities,
right? Versus an artist who will write and record for the purpose of entertaining.
Hip hop, basically underground music at the time, freestyling. It started getting played on radio, Stretch and Barbados, Hank Love. They had the rap seminars that was going on too, you know, and we would go to, like, they had the Lyricist Lounge that was going on. They had the Pozo Lounge. AKAs. They had AKAs. They had SOs. Like, all those spots like that in the early 90s was the spots that all the MCs would come to and battle rap inside those. So what you would say in a freestyle, you couldn't really put on records. Like, you know, you wouldn't try to put it on records because more freestyle was like, well, we're going to make records in the studio, but we can't say this, so put that on a freestyle and a mixtape. And you know what I'm saying? So it was more, the mixtape back then was more just to cover up for what you couldn't say on your albums and stuff like that. So that was a part of it too.
Cuts that never made the
albums. Yeah. The mixtape culture back then basically was like, it was more of, you didn't really go in the studio and record and do ad-libs and stuff like that behind your freestyles. You know, back then it was kind of like more raw. You had a mic, you had a turntable, and you basically freestyled, and whatever the best, you know, the best take you caught on the tape, or even if it was messed up, no matter what, you put it out there. And that's where the whole freestyling thing, where people say, oh, that's not written, that came off the head. And you know, and it kind of like, you got to understand the artist a little more to see if he was lyrically inclined when it came capable of doing what he's doing when it comes down to freestyling. Because freestyling and making a record and doing that is totally different.